Hey folks, another beautiful day today. Last week I told you that I quit my job after 10 years in the same company, and I feel the urge to talk a little more about that. I don't tell you the entire story in detail because still gotta work there for about 6 weeks, and it would make my situation even more uncomfortable as it already is, but let's talk about it in a general way. By the way, I know you noticed, and I noticed as well, that shooting my videos, the horizon always dips down to the left. Kind of annoying. Even I get a little seasick when watching my videos. Anyway, I try to work on that. Have a little compassion. I'm weak. I have weak arms. Somebody who was my ex, she asked me, oh, why don't you go to the gym? Build up some muscles. I can't. I had a severe accident when I was younger, and both arms have been broken multiple times. A kind of complicated way, and I simply can't do any gym exercises. I will never be able to play tennis, but I'm strong enough to slap you in your face if necessary. That's not today's topic. I always, let's say it that way, I never felt the need to be anything or anybody. When I was young, I started working as a metal worker in a shipbuilding company. After that, I was working, was at Unilever, nutrition production, dealing with huge machines. I was setting up traffic signs on the highway. And now, for about 25 years, I've been working as an accountant. I am not an accountant. I work as an accountant. And I realized pretty soon, whatever shitty job you do, as long as you're surrounded by the right people, it doesn't matter at all. It's all fun. And that's the entire point. Make your workplace fun. Then you can endure anything. Now, I've been paid always kind of well. Always enough money to pay my bills. There was always money left to have some fun. And then Camino de Santiago 2015 happened. I made amazing experiences. I found awesome friends. Some of them still friends with today, after 9 years. And this Camino changed my entire life. I realized what it means to be happy. What do you need to be happy? You need a roof over your head, food, and good friends. That's it. Funny thing is, on the Camino, nobody cares who you think you are, what you're doing for a living. If you are a manager, CEO, unemployed, a nurse. Nobody cares. On the Camino, we all heading to the same destination. We all struggling with the same problems. We are reduced to be human beings. But I'm losing my track. Now, when I came back from Camino, I was talking to my boss, and I said, you know what? I do not need this company. I do not need this particular job. In fact, I hate working. But we have a contract. I give you my time. You give me your money. And if you, or as long as you treat me well, you have a loyal employee. If that's not the case anymore, I'm out. There's no bonds, no strings attached, no emotions. And I think in this moment of time, you need me more than I need you. I don't need much to be happy. I can go to McDonald's and wash the salad as long as it pays my bills. And in fact, in Germany it's possible. Anyway, he was a little puzzled. He wasn't used to this kind of talking. But after that, we had a beautiful and honest relationship. And he knew he could rely on me as long as he doesn't act like a dickhead. Horizon leveled, kinda. Now, in my company, in my department, finance department, we are a small team of 5. And because I'm the one with the longest experience, I've been in every recruiting interview. I trained every single one of them, and none of them would be where he or she is without me. Simple as that. And I always said, we are the most powerful department of the company. We are dealing with all that money. The CEO trusts in us. We are the professionals. We are the last frontier. If we say something doesn't work, it doesn't work. Period. We have the power. We are strong. And for quite some time, it worked out pretty well. We helped each other. We supported each other. And whenever times got rough, everybody was standing beside each other. Nobody could do us any harm. We were kind of invincible. And for quite some time, it was amazing. Job was easy. Life was easy. We had a lot of fun. And we became friends. Well, then something happened, like, I don't know, let me compare it to the gold rush in Klondike. Now, let's say a group of people heard that in Klondike you can dig up a lot of gold and you can become awfully rich. And they are going on the long way to Klondike for weeks, struggling walking through the cold nothingness of Alaska, and close to the destination, close to the gold mine. One guy of them thinks, of course it would be nice if every one of us gets rich, but it would be much nicer if I would have it all. Now, back to reality. What happens now is my own conspiracy theory. I don't have any proof. Once I tell you the entire story, you can make up your own mind. Anyway, it feels like one of my guys says, I don't want to be part of the mighty crusaders anymore. I don't want to share my power. I want to be the king. And since I am, let's say, due to my experience, due to my personality, due to my standing in the company, I'm kind of the uncrowned king. So I have to fall. And now either there's been a situation created to break me and make me fall, or there was a situation that was taken advantage of and used against me to break me and make me fall. One of those. And even if it sounds dramatic, it is supposed to be like that. You know, in order to make me fall, it doesn't take much. You only have to make the circumstances a little uncomfortable for me, so that it's no fun for me to work there anymore. That's it. Easy going. You know, for about now 5 months, I was begging multiple times. We have to talk. We have to fix this. Our team is dying. Don't you see that? Was not wanted. But as I said last week, I have no grudges against anybody. In fact, I feel sorry for them. You know, I could close a cycle. I grew a lot. And they, for themselves, they opened a new karmic cycle. Maybe they learn, maybe they don't. God forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing. Anyway, the team is dead. I was the glue that kept it all together. Now I'm gone. Funny story. About 1 week after I handed in my, how's it called, letter of resignation, a colleague of mine, part of my team, came to me and said, Mike, would you consider taking back your letter of resignation? And I said, tell you what, since the last weeks, for the last weeks and months, I devalued myself so many times. I wouldn't do it on my own. But let me tell you something. If you all, as a team, sit together, talk about it, and agree unisono that you do not want me to go, you can go to the CEO and tell him we don't want Mike to quit, and he agrees, then I would take it back. You know what he said? Hear me out. Forget about it. This will never happen. Or as one colleague once said to me, it will never be the same as before. You're right. It won't. Anyway, this being said, till next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned. Ciao, ciao.